Go.
Hey guys, I'm just want to introduce you to Alex, the most amazing hairdresser, red artist that I know. I've worked with him for now probably 4 years, just asking him questions and working with him, and now he works in the shop. So if you haven't met Alex, this is the man. He's going to spend his day here to teach us about Redken. No better place for me today to be with family than after everything I've been through this weekend. So I just want to thank everybody that showed up, every single one of you. I appreciate you, and you will always be my family. And today we're here for learning, but we're also here to start a contest. And you guys are all superstars, and I know you can ask your clients questions about their hair. And you are the key to them having the hair that they want to have during the color service time that they're not in the salon. And so the idea behind all of the products that we have here that were given to me by Redken, I want to introduce them to you so that you can sell them, because these will all be in the back bar for 60 days and you'll be able to use and experience. And if you have any questions about it, we're here to answer those for you. Each shampoo has a purpose, a reason that it's here. The main thing here about is bumping up sales, keeping sales up. I know a lot of us have made quite a bit of money selling and be able to take money off your rent. So we're going to continue on that. 10% of any sale that you make, whether it's Redken or it's Amika or any of the other products that we have, purses, anything, we're going to include all that in the contest. But this will be all in the back bar, available for you to use for free from Redken. Who is the sales rep, or who is the regional lady that Gianna gave it to us? So honestly, we benefit from Redken. They give us stuff, a lot of money's worth of stuff, and we get that benefit, and you get that benefit for working in the shop. I'm gonna post this video or send it to everybody, and we're gonna do a Kahoot contest when it's done, so that we can, actually somebody can win a little prize answering the question. So if you can go to Kahoot, and I think you put in your email, and I will, naturally I'm gonna send you the link, and then it'll be, so watch the whole video so that you can answer the questions. So I'm just gonna go through this page by page. I'm gonna be as simple with each product, but if you have any questions once they're in the back bar, oh, and there's pumps gonna be in everything so that we can easily disperse it and stuff. So if you have your own products, the best thing to do is take them and put them in your locker. And if you need your Brazilian blowouts or any of that stuff, just try to keep it out of the thing, because you know, people will see uniform pumps and they'll go, what the heck's going on? So keep that in mind. So our first product we're going to go through today is the acidic bonding concentrate. You have a client that has breakage or just doesn't like how their hair looks and feels, lots of moisture, lots of acidicness. So when we hurt hair, just like a bruise, you know, every time we put bleach on the hair, we're hurting the hair by 15% to 25%. And you're gonna either roots, you're gonna hurt roots too when you put bleach on the hair. But the further down that hair goes, it's more damaged. So we need to add moisture, need to add protein. So we have amino acids inside of here, I believe. No, we have alpha hydroxy acid, citric acid. What happens when we put lemon vinegar on things? What happens? It smooths the cuticle down, closes that cuticle down, and keeps it from damage. Amazing product. I personally don't like the way the hair feels after using this, but I know that it's keeping the breakage from happening by 56%. And breakage, I mean damage too. So, and it repairs and it straightens. And how often do we feel hair that's like completely healed? Okay? So split ends are reduced by 82%, and it makes the hair 11 times smoother. Any other comment on that one?
Yes. Anytime we do a chemical service on a client, it takes 2 weeks to make the disulfide bonds to naturally go back to its pH scale. So what this is going to do is going to help speed up the process, so like the hair feels a lot more healthier right when they leave, rather than it being 2 weeks. Remember back in the day when we used to do perms and color, they would ask, how long do you wait before you do a perm, before you do a color service? In between, you have to wait 2 weeks because the bonds are broken. This is going to help keep that hair nice and healthy and get you back to normal.
Have you ever broken somebody's hair off or damaged it so much? Yeah, whatever. that when they come back for their touch-up, you're like, oh my God, your hair feels like normal. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So there's the key. So if you want something that does that instantly, thank you so much. That's so much help because it's real-time stuff. Feeling that real-time stuff. Any addition? Oh, if you're gonna read, this one has a 7% bonding care complex now. As doctors of hair, we will need to know what to prescribe to our clients. So 7% of what heals the hair is in the shampoo. 11% is what heals in the conditioner. That's the keys that we're reading here. That's what we think of when we're like, oh my God, her hair is so nasty feeling. I'm gonna take it back and do the acidic bonding treatment. Now there is a styler that goes with this that makes the hair heal even a little bit more, and so that's a sealer. We have that also at the front. It's not a sealer, it is a leave-in treatment. Okay. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold. We're gonna go to the Allsoft. This is one of our key products that are in here. Not sulfate free, and it is actually, it makes the hair super smooth and super soft. It has argan oil, and it really makes the hair feel soft and supple, and it will create a calmness in the hair. So this is a mild form of the Allsoft. So this is a little bit more, tells you on there, it has the moisture content, 5%, which would be your argan oil and something else inside of this. Moisture content, you see it? No, that's it. So for dry, brittle hair. Our sweet Tara, she's always needs help with her hair. So she's a Allsoft Mega user, and she recommends this to clients when they have the unruly hair. This is Big Daddy of Allsoft over here. It has the
Superfood complex.
aloe. So aloe is healing, aloe is moisture, aloe is the key to a good shampoo conditioner. So it doesn't say on this bottle because this one's old. Someday maybe Debbie will replace it, but it doesn't have the prescription numbers on it. So this would be, it doesn't say on here which one is this. 7% on the shampoo, but
1% on the shampoo.
1% on the shampoo
and 7% on the
and
conditioner.
7% on the conditioner.
Another thing is, sorry if I interrupt.
We're working together.
Yeah. Think about this. If you have a client that has super curly hair, you go in and color it, right? If you ever notice curly hair is very thirsty. Anytime you need thirsty hair, you're gonna go with the Mega. If you have a client that has fine hair, but they're over proteinized, which means the hair is really strong, you need that suppleness, you're gonna go with the original Allsoft. So if a client's very dry, their hair is very dry, or is super strong, you wanna go in with the Mega. So that's the best way to figure out the both. If you have a client that says like, well, my hair's super fine, I don't want to go down, go in with the original. If you have a client that has massive, curly hair that's frizzy, that happens to be super thirsty and dry, go in with the Mega.
Misprescribing this to somebody with thin hair is going to cause you to lose somebody trusting you with your opinion. So be careful of putting this on somebody with dry hair. I would say fine curly hair.
Regular.
I would just, because you just don't want that heaviness on there. It is a heavy product, and for a response back from your client, just stick with those with the curly coarse hair. Extreme. So our Extreme line contains three different kinds. So you've got the Extreme, which is an amazing product for damaged hair, for breakage also. So I don't know if you've ever used the CAT system with this, where the CAT, cationic or cysteic acid treatment. After doing a color and you put that CAT on, it's amazing. Your porosity's evened out, and you have a better palette to work with when you're putting on your Shades EQ. 3% strengthening complex. It's going to have your protein in it and keratin, I believe, and amino acids. That's going to help heal the hair. And also in the Extreme Link shampoo and conditioner. So what we want to do is grow hair and get hair to continue to grow and not stop and break. Because the reason we lose the length and people are losing the length on their hair is because their hair is hurting and the ends are breaking off. This is going to work from root, mid-shaft to ends, and it's going to improve their hair so that it can grow at least 4 to 6 inches a year. And that comes with a shampoo and a conditioner. The extreme bleach recovery, shampoo only, no conditioner, but there's also lamellar water. So after a intense lightning service or somebody that likes that super blonde, this is always going to be the product to go to. You will rinse after the shampoo with lamellar water, and then there's also a Cica cream that you can use to keep the hair in, get it back to her. 2 different types of products here. Your extreme is a little bit different from your acidic bonding in that it is formulated with the length care. I said 4 to 6, but this will be in the Kahoot 3 to 6. And in the lengthening, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I just saw that. So what's in here is the Centella acetica. It's just a medicinal plant, and it strengthens the hair and restores touch from one lightning service to another. So you're using this to keep their hair in their head. Okay. What else do we have? We have Color Extend. Color Extend, it's not sulfate free, but the amazing results are from this. It's a traditional Redken product that is from, I think it's the one that's lasted the longest. And this has a micronet in it, which retains the hair color. The UVA and UVB filters, which became a concern years ago with skin care and with the way that the sun absorbs and does damage to this. This will help protect the hair.
That's cranberry extract.
The cranberry extract, which is an antioxidant, which everybody needs almost on a daily basis. And ceramides will keep the hair strong. So it comes with the shampoo and conditioner, 1% of the color care complex and 3% of color care in this. It just makes the hair feel good without, and those clients who don't mind sulfate free, this is the go-to. And this is probably the least expensive, don't you think, in the store? Here, yeah, it's the least expensive shampoo to recommend. So instead of recommending a $60 regimen to a client, you're getting them in something around $45.
Another thing I want to add to that is Color Extend is going to be for more of your, when in doubt, just do Color Extend. Color Extend is going to be your balance for, remember everything that we have here has a purpose. We're talking about proteins, which is going to be your extreme. We're talking about moisture, which was your all soft. Color Extend is going to be more of your balance. So if you feel like your client's hair is perfect in its perfect condition, just send them a Color Extend. If you feel like your client doesn't need any extra moisture or weights, or doesn't need any strengthening, Color Extend. So I would say, when in doubt, just Color Extend it out.
So pH is the main goal of our company. Redken has been representing science since its first day that it was invented. Science, pH, what is fucking up the hair? And what's fucking up the hair is our color and chemical services, our perming and all that. So a lot of people like a sulfate-free shampoo. And so when the Color Extend has a sulfate-free version of itself. Now it's gonna lower the pH in the shampoo. The shampoo is gonna lower the pH down into 6.0. What, does anybody here, pH, what's the pH of hair? Okay, so what is this? pH is 5, 4.0 to 5.0.
Natural pH of hair is 4.5 to 5.5.
Okay, so by bringing that down closer to the natural pH, we're helping our clients. So this will have the citric acid inside of it, I believe, to be able to lower the amino acids to help seal in the color and keep the vibrancy of the color in between salon services. If you've never used this product, it just really makes the hair so workable when you're doing a haircut. Your comb does not get caught in the hair as you use the conditioner and the shampoo together. It really, and the conditioner lowers the pH. This is why it lowers it. The pH is down to 3.5 to 4.5. So you're really shutting that chemical down and working to get that hair back down into a better pH level.
So if you want to talk about pH, remember anything that is an alkaline is going to swell up the cuticle.
Color.
Color swells up cuticle. Anything we do with hair naturally blows that cuticle. So going in with the Color Extend Magnetics conditioner, it's going to seal that down, which is locking everything in. One thing, if you notice as well with Color Extend Magnetics, clients that have vivids,
Crazy colors.
fun colors, right? The thing that we naturally say is don't wash your hair so often because you're going to strip your color out. What's actually stripping your color out is not washing your hair as often. So Magnetics is created for you to actually wash more frequently and not lose your color intake. One thing that is in hair, one thing that happens in our sodium is actually in our sweats. Sodium and color molecules don't play well. They actually attach and pull color out. So if you notice when clients come in with vivids, their hairline's naturally lighter than what it is in the back because they sweat more on their hairline. So Magnetics would be something you would recommend them a lot more, so they could wash more often. Another thing is if you want your colors to last longer, you want to wash more frequently. The less you wash, the more you're pulling your color out because it attaches. Oil goes around the cuticle. That sodium that's in that sweat is going to pull that color out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Reminding you that sulfate-free shampoos aren't more beneficial than sulfate shampoos. There is just different technology and different, sulfate's not, some people read into it years ago that sulfate-free is better for them, it's not gonna hurt them, but it's honestly just a different technology. And we can share that with our clients too. We don't have to worry about them feeling like they're going to not benefit from a non-sulfate-free shampoo.
For clients that do Brazilian blowouts, Magnetics is a great product to actually recommend them as well if we don't have the Brazilian blowout shampoo and conditioner. So that's another fun.
I love the combability after this one because for some that slamming the cuticle down after a service, color service, whether it's just plain color service or doing highlights, it's just really does slam down that cuticle. Almost clean here. So Color Extend also has a purple shampoo for cutting down unwanted violet tones. This is a shampoo and the conditioner. Violet tones are the opposite of the yellow that clients get in their hair. If we want to reduce what clients are getting yellow in their hair, Redken has just come out with a brand new product called High Bright. So it's a chelating shampoo, probably not one to use right after a color. We were talking and discussing that. There'll be more information released. I've got the technical guide on it, but it's so technical that I can't read it. But there's a pre-cleanse that you put on before. You use the shampoo, and then you use the conditioner. And this would be for well-watered clients. This would be for clients that are yellowing in their hair, whether they're natural or unnatural. It'll chelate even a little bit better than the hair cleansing cream. So
there is vitamin C.
Is it purple? It's a light
No,
shade.
it's not.
It's clear.
Oh.
Is it clear?
It should be.
I don't have a technical guide on it yet. We really just got it like a month ago.
Just
Yeah,
launched.
we were told that.
There's no videos on it yet. There's no nothing on it. But
We just got the
remember
technical
vitamin C. That might be on the test.
We were told that you wouldn't use the pre-treat. You could use the shampoo conditioner. The pre-treat is what has chelators in it, according to our learning that we had, and not to use it for the first 2 weeks
A color.
after a toner.
After a
It's
time.
going to be a blonde, and you're going to be toning your blonde.
So you gotta remember what we do with our clients, and when we send our clients home with violet shampoo. Remember what is the violet shampoo? It is a temporary hair color. So if you send your client home with blondage or brown lights, blondage is gonna be a blue-violet background. Violet background, sorry.
The colors in bond is the violet.
And then the brown lights is gonna be blue-green. So even if you have a blonde client that still has those warms, like those orangey tones, I go in with the brown lights instead of the blondage because the violet isn't strong enough. So you gotta remember the pigment is how much you're gonna control your tone. But I also, anytime I recommend blonde lights or brown lights or blondage to a guest, I always make sure that I'm sending them with hair cleansing cream. How many times do you have a client come in and they're like, oh my god, I left my hair was so platinum, but they're washing their hair every day with the violet shampoo. They come back and they're like, my hair just feels so dingy. It's because what's happening is the more you use a temporary hair color, which is gonna be brown lights, blondage, it's gonna deposit more pigment at the time. So that's why it looks more dingy and starts looking like top ramen.
And we may further on feel that this is going to be the key to getting rid
Yeah.
of that also, the high bright. Okay, so this is the brown light. So you have a client like looking like this. You want to keep these toned down from getting that chola red and that chola orange. This will keep that, the blue base will keep this from, it'll keep it rich looking throughout the color service. Your clients don't have to wear gloves, but it will leave a little tint on their hand. But even the violet shampoo leaves a little tint. It comes it works its way out.
Yeah, some water.
No, I'm okay, I'm almost done.
Okay.
We also have the gradient for option for people like me with my gray hair that gets yellow from nicotine, from smoke, from the air, from the sun. It gets a little yellow tingy. Most gray haired people will have a little yellow in their hair from water or for anything, but we want to counteract that with the gradient. Has a lighter shade of silver, purple shampoo. It's a purple in the gradient and there's silver in the conditioner to counteract yellows. So, and it's very mild and it does give great combability also.
Another thing I like to recommend, to say as well, is even though we have clients with silver hair, that we do silver, I do not recommend you send them home with gradient. Gradient is meant for naturally silver hair. It will dry the hair out. If it's bleached out, it's a little bit stronger, so it does change the chemical, like on the pH level, it's a little bit higher. So I always recommend either going blondage or brown lights with those guys, and just keeping the gradient for naturally silver hair.
And the amino acids that are inside of your conditioner will help strengthen your client's hair. Frizz Dismiss, I feel like it's definitely been ignored. It doesn't sell as much as whatever, and we always go to this whenever we have somebody that has frizzy hair. It's not a heavy shampoo and conditioner, and it does have the babasu oil in it, yes, and it comes from a naturally sustained source, which is important to a lot of people who don't want to hurt the rainforest or injure plants. And 1% inside of the shampoo, and we have 2% of the babasu oil inside of the conditioner. Frizz Dismiss. Don't forget about Frizz Dismiss.
Frizz Dismiss, if we don't have Frizz Dismiss, if we don't have Frizz Dismiss and go in with the magnetics for Brazilian blowouts, Frizz Dismiss is like the one you're gonna want to use. Especially if you notice that percentage on there, there's only 1 and 2%. It's not that strong, so it's not gonna strip your Brazilian blowout.
It's not that heavy, and it's not that, it's not, it's a normal shampoo. And somebody does have just really frizzy hair, then just definitely recommend that. The products that go along with it, they're not going to be we're available to buy, but this is the only oil I use on people's hair, and do a blow when I do a blow dry on them. So the Instant Deflate is a lighter spray, the oil is a heavier, and they also have a mask, and they have a leave-in cream. So that's another option for your fuzzy clients. Instant Deflate, and there's a spray oil also. I'm not a spray oil person because it gets on the floor and my shoes, and I don't like that feeling.
Rebel Tame is also one of my favorites for, especially when we're going in. It's a leave-in, so it's one of my favorites to use when I'm diffusing. Without having that, you still get that nice control and that moisture that curly hair is lacking, but you're still able to it doesn't make it crunchy. So if you want more like a natural texture, like Shaka Khan, big curly fun hair, go in without any hold. Rebel Tame is my favorite for that. Yeah.
And my product that I use in my hair, because my hair gets flat and parts down, and I have gray hair, so you'd think I'd use the gradient, but I don't. I use a volume injection. It has flexane. It goes into the cuticle and to help grow, to make the hair fuller, bigger. It keeps the volume in your hair. The conditioner is almost the same feeling as you get with the Color Extend. It's just, it just doesn't weigh down on the hair. Very light shampoo and conditioner. 1% of the flexane inside of the shampoo, and 2%. So like the lower the number, the lighter the product. The feeling of the ingredients are inside the shampoos. And I think, let me see, double check here. You always have the option of hair cleansing cream and pre-art. Even before you use any of the products here, you can actually shampoo out with any of these. And so, as we go by $50 increments in this contest, the Superstar Contest is what we're going to call it, and each person is going to be able to get every $50 a star. We're going to track it in the back. Everything from March 1st is going to be on there to start. So if you have been selling already, which people have been selling, the credit will go on starting March 1st. So we'll be putting those stars up on Monday, and we'll be making sure that, so remember that $50 for one star, and as your star moves down, the race is going to get going. So we've got it already ready to go. So thank you, Savannah, or no, Hannah did it, believe it or not. She put that all together. No, Savannah didn't do it. No, Hannah did it. She put it, the tracking in the back.
Yeah.
So and I know that somebody that's been here for 10 years doesn't sell anything, and somebody that just started and has a very small clientele has busted ass and has already earned like at least 4 stars. So it's not a matter of who you are, it's a matter of asking your clients, how can I help you with your hair color? How can I help you with your hair? And it's as simple as I've taken 2 products and I put it up on the counter and I left it for you because I feel like this is going to be beneficial to your hair. And I feel like you need this for your color. Alex, he just puts his, he tells his clients, I already included the shampoo inside of your service. It's up there. You just pick it up when you leave. So you can do that also. He's here now, but that was the way that he's like makes his clients buy shampoo. So you're not making them, you're suggesting they're gonna buy shampoo outside the salon anyways. The sales aren't just for me, they're for you. So at the end of 60 days, this is a 60-day race. 60 days is 2 months. And you've already started it. The winner of the contest, who sells the most, will receive a
Almost took me out.
Dyson Supersonic dryer. Okay? I started using this dryer, and my client's hair is so shiny and so clean and dry so fast, and my wrist doesn't hurt.
Wow.
So it comes with the attachments, the diffuser, and it's magnetic so that you can take it off and on real quick. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. I finished up. I'm going to give Alex the actual floor, and I will send you the Kahoot link. Everybody's going to have access to this, so please participate. The winner with that will win a $100 gift card, and we'll be able a gas gift card, and she'll take that home with them. So be quick to answer. If you want to have fun, this is an amazing test, and I'll just ask simple questions from this video.